In a small coastal town, an abandoned hotel called the Blue Moon Hotel stands in ruin. A new town resident, Ethan, searching for his missing dog, finds the hotel and is drawn in by a faint light. Despite its dilapidated state, he enters the hotel, sensing something unusual inside. As Ethan explores the hotel, he hears a soft voice from the shadows. An old man appears before him, claiming to be the last guest of the hotel. The man explains that the hotel waits for new guests every night, and Ethan has answered its call. The old man warns Ethan not to stay, claiming that no one ever leaves the hotel once they enter. Ethan, intrigued but skeptical, decides to explore further. He ignores the old man's warning and opens a door to one of the rooms. The lights go out, and a cold gust of wind slams the door shut, trapping him inside. The room feels alive, and eerie whispers fill the air. As Ethan struggles to escape, a cold hand grabs his wrist, and the whispers intensify. Desperate, he manages to force the door open and stumbles back into the hallway, but the eerie whispers continue to follow him. Ethan reaches the front door, only to find the town outside eerily silent. The streets are empty, and the fog has thickened. No sign of life remains. He turns back to the hotel, only to find the old man standing in the doorway, telling him he cannot leave. The old man reveals that Ethan is now trapped, a part of the hotel's curse. The town fades into mist, and the hotel stretches endlessly. Ethan becomes another lost soul claimed by the hotel, never to be seen again. The Blue Moon Hotel remains, waiting for its next victim. Ethan, now fully aware of his grim fate, feels a strange pull towards the hotel's dark corridors. The walls seem to close in on him, and he begins to notice strange symbols etched into the wooden panels. Symbols that seem to pulse with a life of their own. The voices, once soft whispers, have now become a chorus of tormenting cries, urging him to follow them. He realizes that the hotel isn't just a building, it is alive, and it feeds on the souls of those who enter, trapping them forever. As Ethan moves deeper into the hotel, he encounters other figures, guests who had entered the hotel years, even decades, ago. They are no longer fully human, their faces twisted with the horror of eternal suffering. One of them, a woman, reaches out to him with trembling hands. "You don't belong here," she warns, her voice broken and hollow. "None of us do. Once you enter, you are nothing but a shadow of your former self, a part of this cursed place. You will never escape." Ethan, desperate to find a way out, opens more doors, hoping for an exit. However, each room is worse than the last. One room is filled with mirrors that reflect not his image, but his worst fears: nightmarish creatures crawling across the floor, monstrous shadows looming over him. Another room is frozen in time, filled with the skeletal remains of past guests. Each room he enters shows him a different part of the hotel's horrific nature, but none offer a way to escape. Ethan finds a hidden room in the deepest part of the hotel, where the very essence of the hotel's power seems to reside. In the center of the room is a dark, pulsating heart, surrounded by candles and ancient symbols. The heart beats with a rhythm that seems to control the very fate of the hotel. An apparition of the old man appears before him, revealing the truth. The hotel was never just a place for guests, it was a trap, a living entity that consumed the souls of all who stayed. In a final, desperate attempt, Ethan tries to destroy the heart, believing that doing so will free him. But as he reaches for it, the heart contracts violently, pulling him in. The old man's laughter echoes through the chamber, and the room fills with darkness. Ethan realizes that there is no escape, there never was. The hotel's curse is eternal, and he is now bound to it forever. The next time someone enters the hotel, they will find Ethan, just as he found the old man. Trapped within the walls, another lost soul, another guest for eternity.